Where's everyone at? Alright guys, so from the previous video on why Vegas empty, I heard all of you guys, I read some of the comments. A lot of you guys are debating some of the reasons why. So, as if you guys needed more proof, I mean, the eyes don't lie. I'm at the Sand Dollar here at the Plaza. I'm talking to a hotel employee here, 10 years in the industry, Maria here, and she was just telling me about the tourism scene right now in 2025. So, you know, someone who's an expert here, who's been working here for the past couple months, she's gonna give you guys her perspective. So, here's Maria.
Yes, so we used to have events every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and we used to do live music here on the Sand Dollar downtown here in Plaza. We used to do it, our live music would be Friday, Saturday, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., but because tourism went down 40% now, everywhere in Vegas, not even just Vegas, but almost everywhere in America, we had to kind of cancel a lot of our events here in the Plaza. We do have another Sand Dollar that we're trying to keep up with the events. Usually, we're kind of more using the locals though for, you know, our payments. But right now, because tourism went down, it's almost everywhere. They're canceling events in most places.
So the numbers say 40%, but in your opinion, just visually, as someone who's been in the tourism industry in Vegas for 10 plus years, what would you say about the tourism industry right now, the state of tourism in 2025, in your estimation percentage-wise? Down is it from, say, last year, 2023, 2022?
I would say it's pretty accurate because I used to work at Mickey Finn's and Tennessee Havern in 2020, and that's on the Fremont Street. So, and it was packed all the time, especially on Friday and Saturdays. But because of this year, I'm not political, but they are saying it's because of political reasons that a lot of foreigners are protesting against America. So that's why the tourism went down. So I do see a lot that, like, a lot of bars here in Fremont are declining. There are a few people you would see on Fremont Street, but not in the bars. Yeah, because I will hear a lot of people say, like, oh, you'll see a lot of people walking on Fremont Street. Those are a lot of locals. Like, you'll just see the locals walking down. And plus, like, nowadays, there's a lot of people who live on Fremont because we have now apartments all around us. If you go actually inside of bars, you're not going to see a lot of people in the bars, and most of them are empty. I mean, look at Gold Spike. Gold Spike, there's like 3 to 5 people, especially on a weekend. And Gold Spike used to be packed. When you see like places here on Fremont that are really empty, that's because a lot of us rely on tourism. And since like these places are empty, it's because tourism went down. If you see the Strip, same thing. The Promenade Link looks like a ghost town. It's super empty, and you're not going to see like a lot of people there because not a lot of locals go on the Strip, but the Strip is pretty empty. And that's why we have a curfew now too for 2 a.m. We used to be like 24/7. Ever since COVID, of course, we had the curfew, but now because tourism is going lower and lower, we're keeping the curfew so that we don't lose money. There's not a lot of people who really go to the Strip anymore, and it's more expensive as well. So even if tourists come here, they're not going to be on the Strip. And when there's people who come here, it's mostly locals. You don't see a lot of tourists. Usually it would be like people from outside of the states, like, you know, Britain or Britain. It's usually people from Italy, France. We don't have them anymore coming down here. Even from people outside the state, it's still a little bit more rare than it was last year.
And so what are the areas you said look like a ghost town?
Oh, the Link Promenade. The Link Promenade, right in the Strip. That's where you would see, you know, it's like the little walkthrough, like that little cute walkthrough with In-N-Out and Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club and Yard House. That looks like a ghost town. I mean, yeah, it'll pick up a few times, but like not as much as it used to be like a year ago. Right now, it looks like a ghost town. It looks completely empty. I worked there. I worked there a couple of months ago. It doesn't look very well.
All right, Maria, and I'm going to put you on the spot here. I know you've been a service worker here in the industry in Vegas for over 10 years. So why do you personally think why tourism has declined in the past couple of months?
I would say it would have to be for two reasons, political reasons and the prices. The prices in Vegas have gone up, especially housings. And political reason is because people are protesting against America. I'm going to say I'm not really like into politics, but from what I've been seeing and from the complaints I've been seeing is because people are scared to come to America. And that has been one of the biggest complaints that I've heard from. And also with prices going up, like I've said, people are competing. Bars are having to compete with each other because we're not getting enough people. So that creates the prices to go up, and that causes people not to come in even more.
All right, guys, as if you guys did not need more proof, I do not like making segments like this, but I have to report on it, give you guys the real on Las Vegas, and also encourage some of you guys who are watching to come visit, you know, fire up the tourism industry here. But this is the Sand Dollar downtown here, one of the coolest venues. They have live performances, and unfortunately Maria was just telling me the location here in downtown Las Vegas has just had their last live performance tonight on Saturday, July 26th. Unfortunately, I missed it. I had too much good food at Oscars, but it's going to be their last performance in within the next couple months. Their other location in Spring Mountain is still going to have live performance daily, but they used to have live performances here daily. This is a really cool spot. Look at this classic vintage Vegas scene here in downtown. A lot of events, venues like this that rely on tourism are starting to slow down, if not close down. So yeah, this is just one of the locations, the Sand Dollar downtown. Man, that is very unfortunate. I was hoping to catch a show here tomorrow. All right, so we got Mr. Jimi Hendrix here. Looks like the Rolling Stones. Got some Beatles action here. This is a really cool little dive bar. Man, I really want to enjoy this, but come on, guys, get to Vegas. So this is the Sand Dollar dive bar in downtown Las Vegas. It's 2 a.m. on a Saturday. Usually it would be popping, but there's some guests here, but not as many as I think there should be, according to Maria. But this is really cool. There's a PBR, $6 a can. That's a pretty good deal. Dispenser here. This is a pretty cool dive bar here at the Plaza, the Sand Dollar, guys. But right now it's a Saturday night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., where a dive bar in Viva Las Vegas should be crowded. Oh, and speaking about all the cheap beach deals and all that, Maria was actually telling me that in downtown they pay attention to their customers, and they're saying that they got to compete with all the local bars on here. And this is actually the cheapest cocktails in Vegas I've seen. $14 for cocktails at a lounge. So I was gonna say at the Carousel bar up front I saw a $15 cocktail, and I thought that was the cheapest in Vegas. And now they have a $14 one here, and also they have a $6 beer. Some of you guys might not think that is a great price, but when you're at a lounge bar, that is right around the bottom percentile for pricing. But yeah, I love cocktails, and at a bargain at a nice, cool, divey looking lounge like this. So this is the entrance of the Sand Dollar. This just screams downtown Vegas, guys.
All right, shout out to DVW fam.
Yes. All right, DVW fam, there you guys have it. Here are some of my thoughts on what is going on in Vegas, the current state of Viva Las Vegas in 2025. And again, guys, the purpose of these videos are not just to spread fear, doom, and gloom. It's actually to promote a city that I love to visit. So much things, food, you know, places to see that Viva Las Vegas has to offer. So I just want to show you guys some of the gems of Vegas, and you know, all the cool things you guys can still do, see, and eat in the city, and take a chance and help the city out, because some of these employees rely on tourism to make their living. And in these next couple of videos and my previous, future, past, present videos, you're gonna see a lot of tips, tricks, and guides. Great places to eat, cheap eats if you guys are worried about that, your bank account, pocketbooks. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, tap in, and stay tuned to DanVsWorld for more Viva Las Vegas content. And as always, hope you guys like this video. Please like it, comment down your opinions and thoughts on Vegas and this video, and see you guys in the next one. Deuces.